little bit of clarity about the kind of spiritual chick I'm talking about. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Nice and bright. The kind of spiritual chick I'm talking about here. Listen, when I say the spiritual chick, there's a certain spiritual narcissist. Oh, I'm a narc expert. Ooh, did I bring that with me? I'm gonna have to go back in the house. I started live too early. Brought my mic and I didn't bring my whatchamacallit, so bear with me, you guys. We're gonna have to go back to the house. I'm gonna get this attachment piece for the mic. There's no point in it being on my hat, and it's not working. It'd be pointless. So you guys just enjoy the sky until I get back. Right. Bear with me. There you go. Okay, let's get you up here. Battery's getting low too. I wasn't ready. What is what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you living? So listen, I wanted to give a little bit of clarity because I keep saying spiritual chick, and I have a couple spiritual women that I have a lot of respect for. Oh, no mail. So I have to give clarity. It's a spiritual narcissist. Okay, it's a spiritual narcissistic chick. It's not just spiritual chicks. I have a couple spiritual chicks that I have a lot of respect for. One of which, we talk on a regular basis, and she comes through and supports me on my channel. So, it's not all spiritual chicks. I have to give clarity. It's about, giving you precise information and not painting every woman with a broad brush, because there are ladies out here. They're few and in between, but I'm not going to be the guy that's a hypocrite, because even though I'm somewhat considered a spiritual guy, I'm starting to, feel like I might consider myself just a man of God, and I might just drop any kind of affiliation with any kind of title, just a man of God. I go to God, and that's it. I don't have any religion affiliation. I'm not spiritual, so that way, whenever things go down, because it's looking like some things might go down in the spiritual community because there's witchcraft being done openly, and there's celebrities doing it, and I believe it's going to come to a head at some point in time. So I'm just trying to stay ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? But it's not all spiritual chicks, okay? It's a certain spiritual narcissist. These are the women that think that they're God, and they can't even mention, a male. They got to say people, stuff like that. There are some spiritual women out there that are just, not attached to a religion, and they're positive, and you can feel their positive femininity. You can feel it whenever you hear them talk and they speak and how they move. There are some. So I don't like it when women get on here and be like, oh, all men. So I'm not going to say all spiritual women or all women. There are some diamonds out there, but it's very few and in between. But for the brothers that don't want to leave the country, leave the states, it's not all spiritual women. And a lot of women are leaving the church. So if they're leaving the church and they don't have nowhere else to go, they're going to probably be spiritual. Okay. And not leaving God, just leaving the church, because, the church is what it is. It's a business, like other things. And if they're really getting close to God, they might want to leave, the religions that have shed blood and stuff like that, because it's not God. You don't shed blood in the name of God. That's not how it works. So I don't care what you try to put on me. You need to look up how your religions got started, how they became dominant, and things of that nature. It should just be about, loving God, knowing everybody's attached to everybody. We're all having a human experience. We're all part of God. For all you know, You have atoms in your body, that work together in the cells. You could be an atom on a bigger being. You never know how it works. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep my energy positive. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no problem with anybody in religion. I have no problem with spiritual people. But I'm just a being that, you know, loves God, knows that God's my father, and I just go straight to God. I don't need to be attached to anything. But some of these spiritual chicks out here are using that tag of spirituality to be harlots and Jezebels, and they're out here trying to influence possibly good women with their harlot type of Jezebel spirit. And it's the ones that want to be known as witches, the ones that get offended when someone calls them a witch. It's other ones as well. It's also any spiritual chick out here. I don't know. And in my opinion, even a religious chick, if she's trying to influence men to take a certain kind of woman that is not of God, which would be any woman that's having kids out of wedlock. I'm just being honest. If she's supposed to be a woman of church, which we know how we feel about that anyway. But if she's trying to convince you that you need to be giving chances to women that you shouldn't be, you need to be, repenting yourself and then going to find yourself a good lady. But anyway, these spiritual chicks out here, y'all, they move a certain kind of way. A lot of them are, you'll notice them. They'll be wearing a lot of what's it called? Evil eyewear. I mean, and maybe some of the good ones do too, but it's the ones that are just talking in a way that's like, I'm a woman, and a woman's place in this world is just being here. And then she uses all this internet babble to just basically say, I'm a woman and I can do what I want, and my mere presence alone is a representation of God, and you need to kneel before me. It's just this kind of personality and attitude, and they're using spirituality to get out of the fact that they're out here in these streets sleeping around. Some of them are, bisexual, so they're using spirituality so they don't have to go and answer to the church. See, if they were attached to a church, it's like, what are you doing out in these streets doing X, Y, and Z? But when they're spiritual, it's like, I'm just practicing my spirituality. It's just part of my practice. I got to find the one I love, so I got to keep messing. God wants me to mess around. I got a Christian BBL. They're doing all kind of crazy ass things, man. They do all kind of stuff, y'all. It's crazy out here. It is the modern woman 2.0. They're transitioning into it. They're not saying that they're spiritual women completely, but if you listen to the rhetoric, and especially if you see like evil eyewear, some type of dream catcher, crystal bracelets, and then she's talking this, Fembot language disguised behind internet rhetoric jargon. So you guys, y'all got the ear. I'm warning the women as well, because you got to be careful of these kind of. That's a nice truck. These kind of females, right? But the men know, they got the ear. See, a man knows when a woman's talking too much to get her point across, something's wrong already. You know what I mean? A woman that got something to say don't have to say a whole lot. I'm gonna say that again. A woman that got something to say don't need to say a whole lot. You get one of these women out here that just won't shut up and just be blah, 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 blah. That's the devil over here. You know what I'm saying? Casting spells with words. You don't need no used car salesman. Are we buying a used cars, my guy? Absolutely not. And men don't fall for used car salesmen with high interest rates. You're trying to sell us some high interest rates. You're trying to sell us a lemon. No. Anyway, listen, man, look, before my phone dies, I don't want you to paint all spiritual women with a broad brush. There are a few of them out there. Listen, how does she speak? If she's speaking like, may my enemies be damned to hell, have a car accident, be burning as they get out of the accident, and we watch them burn alive to a crisp. These are witches casting spells. There's other women out there claiming to be spiritual, talk nothing but about God, and you're going to be winning, and just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get on here and give some clarity to, spiritual women and then these spiritual narcissists, okay? Because I don't like, I got a couple of them out there that like me, and I ain't trying to mess it up. They're all right with me. I like the messages they put out. They're all right with me, and I don't want things to get conflated, okay? So I wanted to give a little bit of clarity, the difference between these spiritual women and these spiritual narcissists. There's a difference. The spiritual women are normally talking about, you have a kingdom spouse or something, but they won't be talking about manifesting the guy. They won't be talking about dragging a guy in against his will. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Jay? What's going on? You have to, allow these women to be themselves, because some of them want to escape church. They realize what it is, and they want to get out of it. So there's nowhere else to go but being spiritual. So we can't paint them all that way. However, there are some narcissists out there. And just like the modern woman that's a narcissist, covert narcissist, they're in the 2.0 version. Like, oh, wait, you mean I can say I'm spiritual and all my numbers go back to zero? The women are like, yes, of course. And on top of that, you can talk about God just, gave you those experiences to help build you into a stronger person, to be a better person for the one that he's going to make for you. All this babbling, that's what'll come from it. That's a spiritual narcissist. See, they talk like that crazy babbling nonsense, right? Justifying their actions, never taking accountability or responsibility, while having everything spiritual on. Evil eye necklace. They're always trying to, these would be the women that'll be like squinting at the camera, doing all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to seduce you with their eyes, looking corny. Listen, there's women that escape the church, escape the matrix. They're normal. They talk about God. They're never talking about women are better than men. They're also never talking about men are better than women. They're talking about getting close to God. And then there's these women out here that are like, all men are trash. They're garbage. There's none good left. And do what you got to do. And listen, there's a difference, okay? There's a difference. I just had to put some clarity to this because I'm channeling the collective, and we have a couple, Sigma wolves, some lady wolves, and they don't like being, all of them pegged as bad because they're spiritual. While we ourselves are spiritual, we can't be hypocrites. So it's a case by case basis. Don't broad stroke all of them. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not saying this to get some cooter cat, all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to get the punani. I'm not saying this to get some coochie. I needed to put it out. It was on my soul, okay? Now that life is going so great for me, I know the ex got a kid on the way and is happy. I ain't got to worry about her doing, it's just such a good, I got to, what I'm saying, put some good information out there and just straighten some things out. My life is great. I can't wait to go to Thailand, man. Bali's looking good too, y'all. And I'm just going to put this out there. A guy that I know that's from the Middle East, he said something about Norway. Now we need to look into this. Is Norwegian women an option? I thought I've heard good things about Norwegian women from somebody somewhere on something. Somebody get back to me on that. Are we good on Norwegian women? He said that Norway is some shit like you're staying somewhere and you step out and there's like a stream of water running down the side of the whatever you're staying in, the building. It's just crazy stuff, like crazy scenery over there. Like a hidden gem or something like that. Can somebody let me know what's going on with Norway and get back to me in the comment section? It'd be greatly appreciated. Your boy needs to find out where I need to stop at first, making my way through all the countries that all passport bro, expats, and digital nomads should be hitting up. And if Norway is one of them, let me know. All right? All right. So look, I'm not going to hold y'all. What time we got? 13 minutes. I got to put about 5 more minutes onto this. Okay. Anyway, look, continue to focus on yourself. All right. Stay disciplined. Stay in your fitness, eating right, like Reggie said in the comments, doing what you need to do with the, what's it called? sea moss. Also the black castor oil. Doing what you need to do, man. Maintaining, getting in shape, going back to school or learning a new trade, buckling down, staying away from women you have no business talking to, that it's never going to go anywhere, just so you can roll around in the hay to get your mind off of things that you need to be doing. It's time to man up. You know what I'm saying? Get ourselves to a point where we're making really good money. Let's raise that minimal or average income to 60, 70,000. Let's do this, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to be putting ourselves on the map. The more that you gentlemen are out there making us look good, American men, we're looking good across the board to all other women. We don't need to look good to American women. They're spoiled, rotten, literally. The cooch be stanky stank, and we can go overseas and get it fresh. They're using bidets over there. They're washing bugs over there. Of course it is. Does it get hot? Hell yes, it does. But you find a place that has AC, hot and cold water. You make sure you get plenty of bottled water. Make sure you have some banking system to get to some cash. See, I'm learning already. You see me just, I ain't even over there yet. And I'm just jotting up. I'm good, man. And plus, I'm a warrior, man. I'm a soldier. I love going to new lands and doing some shit. Like, you be like, yeah, this is your mission. You go, oh, it's my mission. I'm going over here. And I'm gonna do, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I accept the mission. You know what I'm saying? I accept the mission. I love going somewhere and traveling. I'm gonna be traveling all over the place. You're gonna be like, who was that guy? You used to be in the mountains in North Carolina. Yes, when God was healing me, he had King David on the back of the mountain with the lions and the tigers and the bears. Oh my. And then once I was healed up, sent me abroad to be a vessel, to let men know, and women, good women know as well, that life is more than chasing a dollar and chasing women. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. We're missing out on it. Oh, there's a lot of Fords going down through here. I likes that. And we need to get out there and see what's going on. There's a lot of beautiful women smiling with great shapes that are healthy, eating nice, dancing all the time, ready to mingle and make some mixed babies and do what we do best. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, Aboriginal men. This is what we do. It's time for us to get back to doing what we used to do back in the good old way back in the day type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Every continent, doing what we're doing, traveling, traversing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it. And don't be scared. This being scared to leave your country is all propaganda thrown on top of you. What is the fear? You can get shot dead on your street. You can get in a car accident. You can get STDs from the woman right down the road. You can have a woman leave you and get pregnant, and before she even gets legally divorced from you, and then threaten to put you on child support from a kid that's not even yours in this country. Need I say more? I'm gonna go ahead and take my chances overseas, brother. I ain't got nothing to lose. But you ain't gotta be like me, nothing to lose and everything to gain. You can still just want to broaden your horizons, go over there, take some vacations. I mean, Bali's really nice. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Check that out for real, for real. But the passport's right around the corner, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be making some trips, doing what I do. I appreciate y'all support. Hit that like button. Share the live, you guys. Share. Comment. I don't care if it's a you suck, and I hope that you never get a woman. I don't care. Let's drop a comment. You guys make the channel. It's growing quickly. But I want to get us to, what did I say before? 20K. We're on the road to 20K, man. Listen, I got Adobe Cloud. I'm about to be doing some good editing, y'all. Put some time into this. I'm dropping these lives. And then I got the merch coming. While going through a divorce and a crazy person but keep bothering me in the background. But listen, support your boy. Hit that like button. Drop a comment, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, if you've noticed, I've softened up on y'all. I'm only going for the dirt bags. I'm being very specific. I'm not conflating anything. Support your boy. Come on. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Outside of just looking phenomenal, your boy's out here. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Phone died, y'all. My bad. Hey, listen. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Make sure you subscribe. I'm out of here.